Well, first of all, if you're teaching a model or a framework, generally that's what we teach to our clients, is to create a model or a framework. And let's say, for example, they want to teach people how to fall in love with them and how to find their perfect man. So I have one of my clients that works, and she helps women find their perfect man. Good person who's going to treat them well and is not going to leave them for someone else.
I think we can all do with that.
we can all do it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking at the way she's going to present her program, she's going to teach that there are 4 things that those women will need to know about finding the perfect man. But then what she will do, she will introduce the framework and what are these 4 things, but she will only go deeper on one thing. Which means if you're using this way, I found it was very powerful, and I've seen other people doing it. That's why I decided to use it. I don't remember who I saw first doing it. It's not something I've created, something I've seen it done by other people, and I really liked it. Because suddenly I felt that I was learning something, because the part that they gave me was very, very good, and I could complete the process. I found that, oh my God, this is amazing. But at the same time, they teased me into more. Because now suddenly I've got these 3 other things that I want to know more about. And I'm thinking, oh, wow, if I'm learning so much from just going on one step like this, what if I work with this person and I get all the full picture? Wow, this is awesome. And that's how you want to deliver that value. So instead of just giving these are the 4 steps and there is nothing in there, you will need to spend a bit more time. So instead of having maybe a 90 minutes presentation, you will do a 3-hour workshop. Okay, it's well worth it, because you will deliver incredible value, and on top of that, you will create this sense of incompletion that people will want to say, wow, I need to learn all this other stuff, and I had such a great time right now, and I've learned so much that I want to work with you to teach me the rest. Is it making sense, Keith?
Got it. Yes. So you're not giving them so much that they get overwhelmed and shut down, or you're not giving them so much that they think, well, I've got it all now. But you're giving them enough so they can. It's kind of like you're giving them a taste. I'm because of your restaurateur background. I'm kind of thinking it's like the difference between between a restaurant showing you the menu and a restaurant saying, well, here's our menu, here's all the things. Hey, have a sample of one of our starters. What do you think about that? That's the quality that all the rest of our stuff is. You're going, actually, that was delicious. I like the look of that menu.
Exactly.
I'm going to come and get from you. I like it. I like that. Yeah. So you're right. You put in a bit more work up front. You're giving them a lot more value. You're giving them enough to go, I get this. This stuff works. I enjoyed that. I trust the person who's delivering it. This is what I need. I'm happy to go with them. I like that. I like that, yes.
And it works magically. It works magically. Disclaimer, this doesn't work into multi-speaker, multi-pitching event, or it works much less. And the reason why, it is because in this multi-speaker, multi-speaking event where you have 90 minutes, then you don't really have time to dig deeper into the content as much as you would, because you are there you have 90 minutes or 60 minutes to make a first impression and to tell them why you are so great and what results you can give them. So this framework will not work as well, and I've tested it, I've done it, and my conversion is much lower using this framework on a multi-speaker event. But when I do my own events and I have the time to build with the audience, then I can convert 30 or 50 or sometimes 60% of the room from a cold audience that never saw me before, that they came just to my event.
Wait, run by those figures again, because those are pretty impressive. Run those again?
Yeah, minimum 30% of the audience from a cold audience that comes to our event, sometimes 50%, sometimes it happens 60%. And the magic happens that because the people that join, they are really there because they want to work with you. Then when we run our weekends, when we make the upsell, which is a much higher price point, going to the 7,000 or 10,000 pound mark. But we have at 80%, 70 to 80% uptake in these high ticket offers. And that's the beauty of this model, because you are showing so much value up front. You build this relationship with people. Then the people that are there, then they are going to buy more because they already love you.
Yeah.
You have literally very little convincing to do. Of course, there is also, you need to sell yourself, you need to do your case studies, you need to have a great offer, which is then what we're going to talk about now, about the offer. But it works.
So with this method, you're not getting the huge stampede to the back of the room. You're not kind of hypnotizing people into going, I must buy this, and ending up with buyer's remorse and all this sort of thing. But what you do get is the people who buy are genuinely interested in it. They want it. They've had a taste of it, so they know it works. They are not hyped up to buy it. They're hyped up to get the next step of it already, which is what they're doing.
Exactly.
So that when they then join you in that next step, they are then much more likely to work with you for the long run. So the customers that you get through this, they're in it for the long run. You're really building a relationship, and you have a long-term relationship with them, rather than just quickly getting some people's credit card details and then they fall by the wayside because they didn't really want it anyway.
Yeah,
nice.
Exactly. And in particular, I know that the people that are going to buy my product or services, they are going to use it and they are going to get results. And this is the most important thing for me. I'm not one of this kind of speaker that I'm looking at how many people can I get and how many people can I convince that my program is great, that they need to start doing these things. I'm already looking for people that they know they want to go in this field, because I don't work with people that want to become coaches. I work with people that they already know that coaching is their life choice. Is their calling. That's what they want to do, if not for the rest of their life, at least for the next 10, 15, 20 years. And this thought, because of this, and I know that they are going to use what I have to offer them. And if someone comes to me and says, well, I'm not sure if I want to do this, shall I join? I will tell them no. Because if they're not sure about what they want to do, they're not the right people for us. There are going to be other people and other coaches that are going to help them, give them the clarity that they need. Or if they need, for example, more confidence, then they have the wonderful Keith that is going to give them the confidence to transform their deepest fear into the biggest strength, right? But hello, I'm here.
Yeah, I get you.
That's why I want people to get results, and this is what happens. Then those people, they will love me for what I do, because I get them results and they see that I'm not just interested in their money. Of course, I'm interested in their money because it's my business and I want to have a great lifestyle. I'm not stupid.
Exactly.
But I'm interested in both. I'm interested in growing my business, having a great lifestyle, and I'm interested in giving them incredible results. And they're going to get what they want from the course, from the training, and they're going to become my biggest advocate around. So they are the one that then are going to say, oh my God, if you're a coach or speaker, you must join Simone's training, because there is no one that delivers training as well as he does. He's also very hot, sexy, great Italian accent. You must join him, right? So you have to, apart from the hot
and modest with it.
And definitely very modest.
So let's see if I've got this. So your approach, which is not the rush to the back of the room and buy some buyer's remorse approach. Your approach is spend more time with them, cultivate that relationship, share with them what it is you do, the steps through it, take them through one of the steps as a taster so they get to experience, this stuff does work. I see, this resonates with me. I like the way it sounds. I need to get more of this. So they then join you for the long haul, which then means They're going to be with you for future programs as well, because they are the sort of person who really wants what you offer. And not only that, they become massive raving fans, which means they kind of evangelize. They spread the word on your behalf. So not only are they testimonials and case studies, they're effectively out there actually encouraging other people to come and join you.
Exactly. Perfect.
Wow.
And then we lead into the next part, which is having an incredible offer that people feel stupid if they don't buy it. And that's where everything then comes all together, because now you have created the interest, but then you want to create the action and the movement. So now you want to move them from, wow, this stuff works and I like it, to, wow, I really need to buy this right now. So how do we do that?
Very good question. I was just wondering that myself. How do we do that? If only you have someone who could help.
What I found is that going above and beyond what other people are doing. What do I mean about that? First of all, I explore what is my competition doing. A lot of people say, oh, we are coaches and speakers. We are all here to make this world a better place. There is no competition. No, that's bullshit. There is competition, and whether you realize it or not, yes, there is a great collaboration that you can create with other people, but you are other people that will take your business if you're not better than them. And this is the harsh reality of having a business. It doesn't matter how positive you are in your life. Now, there are some people that don't care at all about competition, but I do. Why? Because I want to be better than them. I want to offer a better service, and I want to give more results than them, so then people will work with me rather than work with someone else. And first of all, so what I do is I look at the competition and I say, okay, what are other people selling in my marketplace? And at what price point? So what I'm doing, then I'm reversing engineering the process. And I'm saying, well, if they sell this, which is incredible value for these thousands of pounds, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give them more value for less money. And some people say, wow, are you crazy? Like, why would you sell a program that will sell it for thousands of pounds and for a few hundred? Well, I want them to work with me. I want them to experience what they work with me. I want to eliminate as much as possible the barriers between them experiencing what I can do for them and saying yes. So basically saying yes or no. I want them to eliminate as many barriers as possible. So, for example, we looked at our industry and we looked at people were offering a 3-day seminar and they were offering some high-priced mastermind programs after. What we decided to do, that was a winner for us, which we're still doing. We included 12 months of mastermind and support after the weekend seminar that they were buying. So for the other 12 months, even if they were buying nothing else, they could have our support for, I think, £147.
Wow.
And so now you can see that now you have, for £147, you have a weekend seminar and 12 months of support.
I can see how you deliver, as you say, an offer that people would have to be crazy not to take up.
Exactly. It's I like the godfather of the personal development industry.
Yeah.
It's an offer that they can't refuse.
Yes. Now I know there's a bit more to this point. I want to leave people on the cliffhanger for just a moment, because I believe, if I'm reading this console correctly, I believe we've got a caller on the show. So what I'm going to do is bring them in and see what they have to say, and then we'll continue with the rest of your section. If that's all right, Simone?
Of course.
So hopefully, caller is on the line. If you are calling on 111, are you live with us? Can you hear us?
Hi, I'm live with you guys. Thank you so much for taking my
Hey,
call.
welcome. What's your name and where are you from?
My name's Dave Davidson, and I'm calling from New York City, the Big Apple.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome, Dave.
Thank you. I actually have a show like you guys, and I'm just wondering if you could come on as a guest one time.
Of course.
There you go.